Tonight on SmackDown Live AfterBuzz TV Aftershow, we got lots of predictions, we have scared interviewers, and we have Kabuki Warriors. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, everybody? We are live on AfterBuzzTV.com, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page. You got iTunes, you got SoundCloud. You are liking, subscribing, telling your friends and your foes about the world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down SmackDown Live, headed into Money in the Bank. What's up, everybody? I'm Christian Rosenberg. Gabby off this week because she's in the middle of doing the TV tapings for the Wow Women of Wrestling. Make sure you tune in on Access TV when that starts airing. She'll have the exact, I don't know the exact air dates, but they're taping them now for season 2. So that's where she's at. She'll be back next week. But joining me, as always, is Mr. Tom Connolly.
I'm here.
You are here. You're not
talking SmackDown.
You're not taping
Raw.
Wow Women of Wrestling.
What are we talking SmackDown tonight?
I don't know. Well, we got the blue logo going behind us.
Oh, so SmackDown. Okay.
So I think it's SmackDown.
Gotcha.
It feels kind of like it's all just one giant show these days.
Yeah, it is anymore. It doesn't matter. I mean, we just took all the rules you guys had for about the last 3 years, 2 or 3 years, right?
Yeah, about
that. 2 years.
About that.
And you just flushed them down the toilet.
This is great. It's not a rage Tom. It's a disappointed Tom.
It's just it's happening.
It's an upset. It's a sad Tom.
I guess it's one of those things where it's like, you get on a roller coaster and you're, creeping up to the top and you're like, oh, this is kind of going to be scary. I don't really know what to expect. And then last week was like the drop. Mm-hmm. And then now we're kind of back going up on the incline again in this roller coaster. And we're like, I don't really know what's going to happen. And then we'll see Money in the Bank and then probably drop again.
Well, we shall see, because we obviously got a bunch we got to get into. We have to break down SmackDown. We have our predictions. Maybe we're gonna have a little fun later on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see the mood I'm in as the show goes on to determine that.
A special surprise.
I don't know how much of a surprise it is, but but you know what was a surprise? Seeing the big dog on SmackDown.
Yeah,
because apparently this is the brand he's supposed to be on.
I mean, but he's on Raw too.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know who's where.
I did see an article online where, which is so painfully clearly obvious that, they want Roman on both shows. So this is their way to do it, to have him on both shows. And so, I just think there's enough people in the company. Like, why are we...
Of course there are.
Why are we building a company brands that have, how many people are in each roster? At least
about 40.
Exactly. Like, I don't get the understanding. Because when you look at wrestling over the years, when you look at the Attitude Era, the most popular era in wrestling history.
Nothing's ever going to be the Attitude Era. We got to stop saying we're going to try to go back.
I'm not saying, no, I'm saying more of the structure of that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was, the most popular wrestler ever. But if you look at the other people on that roster, it was stacked. Like, it was just stacked. The Rock, Triple H, Undertaker. Like, you had all these other people. And granted, they have that now, and I get they have those other people, but
the key the key thing that I think the point that you're trying to make, they were certainly stacked, but when you're looking at their undercard, when you're looking at your Val Venus, your Godfather, your Bradshaw, those guys, they were still on the shows, and so they were still getting built up. While right now, those guys aren't even appearing on the shows.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, but
that's the main difference.
And those guys, the guys now that they have, are above, like, on a higher level than I think those mid card guys were back then. Like, they're more talented, at least wrestling wise. They can do more, but yeah, we just never see them. So it's just hard when you have a 2-hour show and you're constantly just seeing 1 or 2 people the whole time.
That's an argument to make it 3 hours, and we don't want it 3 hours.
I know. I heard it's only going to be 2.
Yeah, right? No, I want it to stay 2. I don't want SmackDown to be 3 hours. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Anyway, Roman calls out Elias and Shane to pretty much start the show.
Well, I did like him bringing the Miz out.
But yeah, he brought out his new buddy, the Miz.
Yeah, huh? He was so glad to be back.
Oh, we were so. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen Miz on SmackDown. But thanks to the wild card rule,
Yeah.
here he is.
I mean, I like Miz as a face though.
I am surprised it's worked better than I thought.
Yes.
Which I really shocked he's been a face this long, and it's working.
Yeah.
And no, he had a weird way of trying to paraphrase Oasis.
Yeah. That was weird. They should have. This was a tape show. They should have cut that out.
Yeah, right. It was in London. They taped it. It wasn't actually live tonight.
Yeah.
But so he's eventually interrupted by Shane and Elias. And right at the start of the show, I think it's time for some Christian's Closet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
I knew it.
You knew this is where it was coming?
Yeah. If not, I was gonna call you out for it.
Yeah. So once the music starts, I'll start the Christian's Closet. Okay, no music, no worries then. I will just keep going. Because the Christian's Closet, who needs Billy and Chuck music when we have that flowered shirt by Elias?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it wasn't like a flowered Hawaiian shirt, it was a flowered t-shirt.
Yep.
There it is. That's the music I know and love. Yeah, so a very tropical t-shirt from Elias.
I liked it.
I was like, where? I kind of want that t-shirt.
I wanted to wrestle in that.
I mean, it was just like, where do you find that as a t-shirt?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, you don't find that on ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. You find these type of t-shirts on that site. But it
You
was
have flower on your shirt. So.
I do have live roses.
Roses on your shirt,
Specifically, they're roses, hence the name Rosenberg. Get it? But it was such like the shirt. Like, how does that relate to Elias the character? And then I was just like, you know what? It doesn't, and that's why I like it.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
He can just wear whatever the hell he wants because he's a rock star.
I mean, I think it's better than him wearing the. Oh God, what are they? Scarves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the scarves. It was very Jericho like.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I mean, you know, I thought it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a.
It was good. Elias, I don't think he's ever been on my Christian's Closet.
No.
Welcome to the closet. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Let's cut the music. So then Shane and Elias, they also bring out Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan, the new tag team champions, who do not bring out the titles with them.
They're what do you? Why would they bring out titles that are dead cows? Like,
Fair point.
until they get new titles, which they will this Sunday.
Is it coming out this Sunday?
I don't know. Probably
the hemp tag titles.
I'm sure. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. So they all surround Roman and Miz, and then the Usos come out to make the save. You know, the Raw superstars who are on SmackDown every week, the Usos. They make the save, and Shane makes a handicap match for later in the night because he's barred Miz from ringside, from the building. So it's going to be 4-on-3. And he leaves Daniel Bryan hanging on a fist bump, which was hilarious.
I'm see, but now this like I just like I said, I'm gonna roll with this because what else can we do?
Oh, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get to
what
it.
else can we do? But I'm fine with the Usos coming out to help Roman. It at least makes sense. Their family. Why wouldn't they come help him? You know?
Because they're not on Raw.
You mean this?
Or not on SmackDown. I don't know what show we're doing.
Listen, they can have 4 people, sometimes maybe 5, like tonight.
No, tonight was 6.
Oh, 6. I got it.
Tonight was 6.
Okay.
The
See,
Lacey
exactly.
Evans promo makes 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fatal 4-way. Orton versus Andrade versus Ali versus Balor. When you see this match happening, you know it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Great match. Ali, when he rolled out of his 450 right into the RKO,
that was awesome.
which was great.
Yeah.
Andrade gets the win in this match with a hammerlock DDT and pins Finn Balor again. Pins the Intercontinental Champion for a second time now on SmackDown, which we'll get into predictions later, but it makes me think more and more that neither of those two are winning Money in the Bank because they're going to have their own separate feud later.
Yeah, but I mean, he could, you know. I don't understand. I get the mentality of them being like, if someone has Money in the Bank, they can't really do anything else. At least that's what they think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why. Like, why don't we just make whoever's Money in the Bank, like, just stack them with belts? Because wouldn't it be crazy? Say someone wins the Intercontinental title with, and they also have the Money in the Bank briefcase. Then they somehow win the Tag Team Championships. So they have 2 belts.
You want Ultimo Dragon on SmackDown?
Yeah, I want someone to do that. Like, why though? Like, what? Like, this. If we're trying to tell stories of these people. Even like I think it'd have to be more of a heel that does that.
Sure.
Just because he'd have to be able.
You
to
want
brag.
Lance Storm on SmackDown?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the brag and really get it over that he's, and then, but that person could ultimately cash in and lose, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal if they also had two other
I mean,
titles.
but that then could start the losing streak, and all of a sudden they lose everything, or they lose the titles first, then cash. I don't know, something along that. I get what you're saying.
I just think it'd be
that hasn't been done.
Yeah, I just think it'd be fun and an interesting way of building, because most time the guy that has Money in the Bank loses until he wins.
Yeah,
which makes no sense, because why am I supposed to now think that this guy is the big winner because he cashed in the easy way to win?
Because now he has the momentum and confidence on his side to get through all those other opponents.
No, I want him to. I want him to. But I think the other opposite way. Why not win the Money in the Bank, and then that person just keeps winning and winning and winning? So where they're building up of like,
now it's really intimidating the champion.
No, but not even that. But hey, you've been on this hot streak. You have not lost since you've won Money in the Bank. You have not lost a single match. Mm-hmm. Are you going to be that confident when you go in to cash in? Because what if you cash in and then you lose, and you just lose all of that momentum you have, and you don't even win the belt?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box.
I noticed. No, that's good. I mean, and then superstar number 4 already is Ricochet, because Andrade's posed on a ladder. Ricochet just shows up, knocks Andrade off the ladder, takes the briefcase down, but it wasn't the actual match. Why was Ricochet there?
Because he's on the
not Corbin.
This is another one.
I'm not rooting for Corbin, but I'm saying, why was Ricochet there and not the other participants?
Because listen, they can only have 6 people on the show.
No, every show it's a different number.
I was like, oh, the pay-per-views this week. I was gonna be like, next week it's gonna be the 4 SmackDown guys versus the 4 Raw guys in tag team match.
It's probably still gonna happen.
No, they can't. The pay-per-view Sunday.
They'll still have they have beef with each other after the match.
After?
I don't know. Backstage segment with Kofi and Xavier Woods. Like I mentioned last week, Xavier has turned into the little buddy of Kofi, and Kofi's looking out for him. He's like, "Don't go out there. You're still hurt. I'll take care of it. You just be good and play video games back here." That's pretty much what he was saying. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Xavier is a legit superstar who just did an hour-long tag team gauntlet not that long ago. And I don't get it.
I really do hope it's not like him turning on him.
They're planting the seeds. I think it's going to be a swerve. They're making us want to think it's going to happen. I don't think they're going to fully go forward with it. Because I don't think you could do this without all 3 of them healthy. I don't think you can have one turn while one is just away from everything. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a full heel turn has emerged then. Because then the question is, which side is Big E on? And we're going to have to ask that all the way until he comes back, whenever that is.
Yeah. I mean, I just also think there's no need to break this group up. No need to do it at all.
No, none. None whatsoever. No reason to break that up.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for us to stop you guys from leaving those comments and giving those 5-star ratings, because we love your input and we want to hear more, because we want to make the show bigger and better and stronger and smarter and faster and livelier and have more charisma. And it's all from you guys. You guys are the ones that give us that energy. And Tom's going to tell you how to do it.
Yes, we're trying to create a Frankenstein here.
Yes. A wild card.
Yes. So, guys, while you're watching right now, click the like and subscribe button down there. Give us, a 5-star rating when you're listening on iTunes.
Stars.
And, let us know. Leave comments. Let us know what you like about the show. Let us know that you like when we complain about the show. Let us know you don't like when we complain about the show.
We know you don't like it when Gabby's not here. We get it. We don't like it when she's not here either. But she's on assignment. She got a job doing TV tapings for Wild Women of Wrestling people. So you got to tune in and watch her on TV. Yeah,
okay?
That's right.
And we're paying the bills by you guys helping us subscribe and give us 5 stars on iTunes.
That's right.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. We have a quick Charlotte promo, which pretty much just a video package telling the history of her and Becky. That was that. And then we had
news.
Yep. Then we had a quick promo from Lacey Evans, Raw superstar, SmackDown promo. People are too busy watching reruns and are forgetting Becky has 2 title matches. Her new nickname is going to be Becky Black Eye. Yeah.
Okay.
Who wrote that for her? That was terrible.
And Charlotte said, I don't, was it on tonight or was it on, did I read it on Twitter? It was like Charlotte 9 reign or something like that. That was like the hashtag.
Charlotte 9 reign?
Yeah. Because this will be her 9th title reign.
Right. No, I get that, but 9 reign doesn't even sound like makes sense.
I know. It was, I don't know if she made it up, but please don't say that again because it just sounds horrible.
Now from terrible writing to excellent writing, another Aleister Black promo. These have been sounding more and more Shakespearean to me. One line that I jotted down from it was, "For my opponents who try to get inside my head, you will not like the place you try to venture into." It's like, it's making you think. I love these.
I wonder who's writing
so much.
These. I wonder if he's
I don't know who's writing these ones, but they should write everyone's promos. And if it's the same person who wrote this promo that wrote Lacey Evans, shame on you.
Work harder for her.
Yeah, right. And then we jump right into these the 4-on-3 handicap match.
Before about it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna see Aleister after Money in the Bank.
Yes.
If we don't get an Andrade Balor feud,
Aleister.
I could see them having a match. Finn wins. Andrade is attacking Finn after the match. Aleister comes out. We think he's gonna save Finn, and then he just hits Black Mass and just walks away, kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's a good way. It's a good way to set up a feud.
I'd be definitely down with that.
They have. I mean, I'd love to see that match. So
Aleister and Finn would be amazing. Shane, Elias, Rowan, and Bryan versus Roman and the Usos. This match goes a long time, and then Shane McMahon gets the win. Because he's the best in the world and should beat every superstar because he has the trophy. He's clearly the best. He hits that coast to coast on Jey Uso. I don't care how many tag title reigns he has had. He is no match for Shane O'Mac.
Nope.
Shane McMahon defeats a legit full-time WWE superstar clean in the middle of the ring because he's the best in the world.
And he's only like 15 years his elder.
Oh, my God.
Oh man, really?
How?
Really?
I don't care that the team won. Why is Shane the one getting the pin? Why is Shane the one getting the clean pin?
Yeah.
Why is he hitting a coast to coast in a random SmackDown match?
Why is he even wrestling on SmackDown? Why is he even wrestling at all?
We talked about how like there's so many people that aren't getting a spot. Shane's taking their spots.
And then also, I'm sure Shane's a nice guy to everyone backstage. He seems like a very nice guy. So like he's just there to do his job. Like at least you don't think he seems to have the influence of like, hey, I need to be on Raw and SmackDown every week. Like let me have something to do. Like more trying to, more of a Vince thing of like wanting to be the spotlight. But then as a company, you have to wonder why people are asking for their release and why they don't want to work there anymore. When they've literally spent years and years to get to this spot and, get to the top company in the world, only to be looked over and be pushed aside for the boss's son. Like that.
Wrestling.
Granted, Shane worked his way up as well.
Yeah.
But he also left the company for like 8 years. Like it wasn't like he's been there the whole time and then this happened. Like he's been gone for a while and then came back I don't know. It's dumb.
It's very dumb.
It's bad writing.
I don't understand. Well,
Like Miz just has to like
he could have
destroy
interfered
him.
and Shane could have hit something or distracted Miz, and then Miz gets rolled up by Bryan, or something. So Shane was still involved.
Yeah.
They still got the win. They got the one up.
Yep.
But why is Shane clean pinning someone he's not even in any type of feud with, where he shouldn't be in a feud with anyone in the first place?
Yeah.
And it just makes the Usos look that much worse.
But they also just like the McMahons just love to make themselves the center of everything. Like he's becoming the new Stephanie, right?
Pretty much.
Like I mean, I get it. He's a bad guy. I'm not supposed to like him. But with Stephanie, she always had the upper hand and never got the faces never got anything back on her ever.
Right.
Ever. She always had the upper hand. And this is the same thing with Shane. Like, Miz just needs to destroy him. And maybe, like, I don't know. So he could just not be on TV for a couple weeks.
We will see. Yeah. Firefly Fun House this week.
I'm scared.
What the hell is happening in this? This took a turn.
Yes.
This took a... How would you describe him? I apologize. I don't have your Twitter handle in front of me, but someone tweeted me a photo of Beetlejuice plus the Joker equaled this Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, which is kind of true.
Like, yeah. It's just like...
And Pee Wee Herman.
What is this? I don't know what it's supposed to be.
I mean, I think the mask is so creepy, but I really like it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like this. I'm all on board with this Bray Wyatt thing so far.
I'm just trying. I mean, we still don't understand its purpose, which is a good thing because it's making us want to figure it out and want more of it to try to solve it. I'm just really curious how this will translate in front of the live crowds in the ring.
Yeah, because it's like the thing that's hard with this is like, is he gonna come out as Bray Wyatt and then like lights go out and he turns into like. This,
does he have the split person? Is he like happy guy and switches back and forth? Is that going to be the case?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's more like or he has like a match, like, he is wrestling and like he transforms in the middle of the match. I don't know. No. I think the mask is creepy, though.
By the way, our chat roll had actually a really good point. A lot of them were saying Alistair should feud with Wyatt.
Yeah. I think
as far
eventually.
As the different wordsmiths.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually.
And that will be good.
Yeah.
Kairi and Asuka, a.k.a.
Please say their real names now.
better known as the Kabuki Warriors.
I was going to say Viking Experience. Damn. Wrong show.
Well, Eric and Ivar are not allowed to have the word war in their name, but apparently Asuka and Kairi are. And Kabuki,
it's Warriors.
Well, no, sure. and then Kabuki is,
but they could have been the Viking Warriors.
It's traditional Japanese. I actually looked this up.
I know. I looked it up too.
Like a traditional Japanese term as far as to produce song and dance.
Yes.
The theatrics. Do Asuka and Kairi sing and dance?
Yeah, all the time. What do you mean?
I'm clearly watching the wrong show. I must have been watching Raw. I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Isn't that what she does?
No, it's a Japanese term, so we're putting it with Japanese wrestlers.
She gets on the top rope, but she sings and then jumps off dancing, hitting that elbow?
Nope, that is not what happens.
Oh.
No. She just hits an insane elbow.
Do you know what else happened? What Kabuki is now? Did you read the whole definition? Like, I read one?
No, is there more?
You know what it is now? Like, that's what it was before.
No, that's what I looked up.
Apparently now, it's only performed by males.
Okay.
Like, and they interpret it as in, yeah. So it's not even like females are associated with it now.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah. Apparently that's...
And why? And that makes them warriors. How?
They just picked a word. Like, they just picked two words. That's all they did. They were like, what's a Japanese word we could use? Kimono. No. Sayonara?
No.
No, that doesn't work either.
This sounds very. This is getting borderline racist, but that's pretty much what it's turned into.
That's what it sounds like, right? It's dumb. It's just really dumb.
Yeah,
like they could have come up with how would they go from Sky Pirates, which is just so cool.
All right, and Dang MQ is telling me, I guess you're kind of right. In Asuka's entrance, she dances a little bit on her way to the ring.
Okay, fine,
I'll give you that. But where's the singing?
Yeah,
where's the classic theater? As the and why is that war? Why can't the War Raiders have the word war in their name?
Yeah.
If the Kabuki Warriors can,
because they're women,
What the hell does that mean?
I'm just throwing things out there that I think is going on in these writers' meetings.
I don't know.
They're fighting warriors.
The bigger story in this match is Sonya had the match in control. Sonya was pretty much ready to pin Asuka. And Mandy's begging for a tag. Sonya tags her. And as Sonya's leaving the ring, Asuka rolls her up. So the big debut of the name, the Kabuki Warriors, they escape with a win.
Yeah.
It was a desperation miscalculation by their opponents for them to win. That doesn't make your team look like warriors.
And Mandy's still in Money in the Bank.
And she's still in Money in the Bank. And Sonya's still not.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't... Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on.
And then...
That's going to be my thing. Just come on.
Well, let's also, announce at this point, we'll get ready to do, surprise. Because a few weeks ago, when it was just me and Gabby and you were off, we had some of our live listeners call in, get a few questions. We had a couple little technical stuff, so we didn't get a lot in, but we're going to try it again. Before Tom and I get into our predictions, right now, we are going to open these phone lines for you.
Open them up.
We're opening them up so you can call in at 424-354-8302. Again, 424...
That's my phone number.
No, it's not.
Joking.
That's the AfterBuzz phone. No. 424-354-8302. You can give us a call. Tell us what you... if you have a question for me, question for Tom, question about SmackDown, have an interesting prediction, you want to name Tom's twins that are on the way, you have unique names.
Add to the list. Come on.
Bubba Ray and Devon Connolly need these ideas. So feel free to give us a call as we break down. We'll keep finishing up the show as we get ready for the calls. So we have Caleb Braxton run away from Lars Sullivan. So it wasn't really an interview. It was quite odd. Why? Well, I get you're supposed to be scared, but if you're trying to set him up for an interview, be professional, Kayla. You know I love you, but be professional. Don't be afraid and go for it. But she just pretty much...
Why wouldn't they just have him talk backstage then? Why even try to do the interview?
I don't know. It was a weird filler. It was not needed. You could have even just played the little video package. Not even necessarily because, as of right now, there's no match with him on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. No. So it wasn't even necessarily needed right now.
But did we say that last week it was going to be a handicap match?
Yeah. And it's not happening right now.
It will.
The main event is the KO show. So Kofi's out first before Kevin Owens, and he tries to introduce Kevin, and Owens not showing up. He appears on the Tron. You're only a champ because of the New Day. But then he does the whole mind games. He starts coming out, then turns around, then goes back, turns around. Kofi and Owens eventually brawl. And then Sami Zayn shows up because we need more Raw superstars and SmackDown on consecutive weeks.
Hey, Gabby was right.
Actually, she was. She's not going to let us hear the end of that. And they start getting on Kofi. Xavier tries to come up, makes a save. He gets hit with one move, and he's out. And then Kofi...
He's so weak, man.
He's so weak. He's so beat up. He's such a little buddy.
Yeah.
And then Kofi takes out Owens and Zayn. Zayn's left line. Owens eventually escapes. That's how SmackDown goes off the air. So it's interesting how, again, Owens runs away. Yeah, that's part of it. But the fact that they make Xavier look so weak and Kofi so damn strong... I find it really interesting, and I want to know what our live viewers are thinking with that. So don't forget, try to give us a call.
Yeah.
Because we're giving you guys about 15 to 20 minutes here. Get your questions, get your thoughts in before Tom and I wow you with our Money in the Bank predictions. Once again, the number is 424-354-8302. So if you have thoughts, let us know. But I mean, why is Xavier this beat up?
I don't know. Like, why is he so weak?
All of a sudden, he got super weak.
I don't know. And I mean, I'm fine with Sammy helping Kevin. Kevin tried to help him last week, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine with that part happening. But I mean, I'm like saving it for my predictions.
Oh, well, it looks like we got our first caller tonight. Right. State your name and feel free to plug your Twitter or Instagram.
My name is Charlene, and I don't have Twitter or any of that stuff.
That's all right. Who needs it, Charlene? Who needs it?
Yeah.
I think I'm a little too old for it, probably. But my question, or my suggestion for a name for the twins is Ron and Jeremy.
There you go. Ron and Jeremy Connolly, Tom.
I'll add it to the list.
I already love where this is going tonight. Continue, Charlene.
My fiance, I love that. Yeah.
And my question for you guys is, what are your guys' thoughts on what they're doing with Kofi and the story? I mean, his story just seems to be kind of all over the place, to be honest with you, since he won the title, and now they're saying that the ratings are because they've got an African-American champion and then the women took over with WrestleMania. What are your thoughts? Why do you think the ratings have declined so quickly?
Great question.
Yeah.
I personally feel it's kind of what we touched on a little earlier. It's they're really eliminating the stories.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's even necessarily pushing Kofi and pushing the women, but in a weird way, as cool as it is, for example, seeing Becky with both titles, it hurts it because now she's appearing over time. We're getting oversaturated with her.
Yeah.
We're pushing Kofi as the fighting champion. I mean, they built it up really, really well, and now it's just kind of hanging out. And now, they're trying to push it down our throats on what he's done. We need to know of what he's going to do now. Okay, WrestleMania happened. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's come and gone, but they keep bringing it back. And like we were saying, now you're having everyone on every show, and it's just making it oversaturated.
Yeah, I think it's just the inconsistencies of what's happening. There's no direction of anyone. Like, we kind of have a direction for Kofi where he's going against Kevin, but then he's showing up on Raw fighting Seth. AJ and Sammy are coming to fight him last week. Like, I mean, I get the idea of him being a fighting champion, but then on the opposite side of it, we get Rollins, who, is, granted, he's only had the belt for what, 3 weeks?
As long as Kofi.
Exactly.
He's had it as long as Kofi.
And he's defended it not even once, because that first night after Raw, after WrestleMania, it turned into a tag match, so he didn't even really defend it. So why is one champion having to prove himself over and over again, yet another one is just kind of coasting by, waiting to have one match at Money in the Bank?
Yeah,
I like the idea of Kofi being a fighting champion, but Rollins is a face too.
Yes, he is.
So shouldn't he be coming on SmackDown being like, hey, I want to challenge someone over here now?
He's too busy fighting everyone on SmackDown that comes there.
Exactly.
Well, Charlene, thank you for the question, and I am a fan of Ron and Jeremy Connolly.
I'm telling you, it's on the list. So
there you go. Thank you, Charlene.
Thank you. I think you guys have a great evening.
You too. All right, that was a good start. That was a good question. Yeah. We got baby names. We're off to a good start. Let's see how many more we can roll in our allotted time. Ron and Jeremy Connolly. That's fantastic. Well done.
There is no Ron or Jeremy's in my family, so.
Oh, well, got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Got to start somewhere. Once again, the phone number 424-354-8302. Feel free to give us a call while we got the time. And we want to hear more baby names.
Me too.
That's the main. I don't care about questions anymore. Just baby names. No. Obviously, if you got something you want to know or ask.
But do we think Rollins is showing up next week on SmackDown?
Is he the only one on Raw who hasn't?
Yeah, basically.
Again, I don't know why this Wildcard's happening. I still don't get it. And Charlene is right. I mean, they're trying to do this as a desperate attempt to try to boost ratings. I think it's only going to hurt it
It
more.
is. It to me, if I was a casual fan, just I watched through wrestle. Let's just say I just come back from Rumble to Mania.
I want you to hold that thought because it looks like we got another call.
All right.
State your name and Twitter, Instagram, if you got it.
Hey, it's Carson, and I don't do either of them.
What? Say that again.
Hey, it's Carson, and I don't do either of those. I was calling about the Kazuki Warriors.
All right.
That's a nonsense name. It's WWE trolling us just like they did with whatever they changed War Raiders name to. It's them trying to prove the athletes can get past our name. They're going to change it in a week or two.
I agree with you. They're probably going to change it because people are going to be like, "Are you serious? This is what the name is."
Like this is what we've come to. Yeah, so they'll probably make some adjustment to it in a week or two, like you said, Carson. We don't like the name. That's for sure. I do not like the name Kabuki Warriors. And why do they get Warriors and the War Raiders don't get the word war? Why, Carson?
It's the
Why?
same narrative. Like, oh, we can't use war, and then, oh, no, we're going to use it now. They can't make up their mind. It's Vince going senile.
That could be possible too.
It could be. I mean, but what do you think they could do to change like fix things? I guess we'll turn it on you.
What would you name? What would you name Asuka and Kairi, Carson?
I just keep going with Asuka and Kairi, and before, they'll get over, and the crowd will start saying something. Just like they said before Christmas, let the fans decide, put the fans in charge.
Mm.
They did say that once upon a time, didn't they?
They're just Kairi and Asuka until then.
I mean, that's not bad. And eventually see if something organically happens. No, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why not just name them?
Let the crowd decide.
Yeah. Why not Absolution Part 2?
No, I'm going to say no to that one. Thank you for the call, Carson. No, we appreciate it, and that's a fair idea. I mean, yeah, see how the crowd reacts. If they start some chant with it, maybe that's what you kind of turn the nickname of the team into. No,
because I feel like Sky Pirates was very organic. With them in NXT. So not them, the two of them, but
yeah. Thank you, Carson, for the call.
For sure, guys. Thank you very much. Great show. Keep it up. Later.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Oh, he didn't give baby. Oh, we forgot to ask baby names.
Yeah.
Remember the baby. Start your call with the baby names. We need to start it with those baby names. I want more baby names for Tom, because I mean, you only can name 2.
I know.
We got to make these names count.
And I can't change them like WWE changes names.
You can't change it on a weekly basis?
No.
Oh,
no.
Damn it. They should change that rule.
I'm going to do that.
I think you should allow that.
I'm going to just keep changing them.
Your fiance will love that.
Every week I'm going to come in and say, hey, these are the names. And then be like, oh, guys, listen, we changed it. This is the names now. Oh, wait, we changed it again.
Just can't make up your mind.
We just switched Baby A and Baby B. We're switching their names now to get to the other ones.
And they'll do twin magic and eventually just cheat to win by switching places.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how you're
going to manage them.
That's how they're going to get ahead in life. What do you mean?
You're going to be their manager.
The smarter one's going to take the other one's test, and we're just going to switch them around.
Wow. So you already know one's going to be smarter than the other.
I don't know if they're going to be.
They're supposed to be equal in your heart, Tom.
Okay, well, but that's not how
You're
life
their
works.
father.
I love them both the same way.
No, as soon as they're born, I'm going to ask you which one's your favorite.
And I won't let you know.
All right. No, that's fair. I'll ask you
on the air. I won't let you know.
Yeah, definitely.
When they see this years from
Chat
now.
Roll's having a couple suggestions. Tom and Com to name your kids.
No.
But Tom Jr. and then
Tom is definitely not.
Connolly.
I can tell you right now, Tom is not going to be a name of one.
We're not going to name one after you.
Or the other. Yeah, no, they're not getting named after me.
Well, 424-354-8302. I want to know. We got time for maybe 2-ish, maybe depending on the time, 3 more calls.
Yeah.
So let's see what we can get, and then we got to do our predictions.
Yeah.
Have you been mentally preparing for your predictions?
yeah.
Because it's such a big
All
deal.
week.
We have 11 matches.
11
Did you
matches.
realize that we have 11 matches?
Wait, I want to know. Okay, I want to know what WWE is going to do this weekend, because you know what Sunday is, right?
This Sunday?
Yeah, this
is Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but that's taking the back seat. It's Game of Thrones series
Oh.
finale. So are they going to try
They'll do something.
to pull something out in the in that 9 o'clock hour of
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will arrive and do something, and then they'll be like, "Well, no, I shouldn't spoil anything."
They're like, hey, we had a dragon on our show too.
Yeah, just as vicious of a dragon.
But I think they're very aware of that kind of stuff, because even
Oh, sure.
because back in 2016, when there was a debate, like a presidential debate, they like literally pushed John Cena's match to the first match of the show,
Oh yeah,
just so they knew people were not going to watch after that.
right. But being it's a quote unquote pay-per-view,
That was a pay-per-view that they pushed his match to. They
First? On a pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was it was like a Sunday.
because if people were paying for it, then why would it matter? You've paid for it. You're not now. I mean, these days, obviously, with the network,
Who's paying for it?
you're paying $9.99 a month.
Exactly. I'm not paying that anymore.
Wow. What kind of example are you going to be for your children?
I don't watch it at all. Twitter, man, come on, you watch the whole thing on there.
Everything's pretty much on Twitter, Instagram these days.
They show you the highlights.
Yeah.
But do you think they're worried? I think they're worried about that, about people not tuning in.
Oh, sure. No, they're
Because
definitely
how many
worried.
people are going to watch this Game of Thrones?
and
on Sunday?
like how Charlene was mentioned with the ratings dropping,
Mm-hmm.
this pay-per-view is probably not going to do that well between the ratings drop and competing against.
Yeah.
And I
And
think
is there basketball too?
I was just going to say there's probably an NBA playoff game that night as well.
Mm. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's
I
going
just
to be
don't
tough.
get what they do 6 months from now, even 3 months from now, if things don't get better. Because we're in the slump time of like people don't watch now. It's after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Things go down. We know ratings go down.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they already are getting the money from these companies to, they need like NBC Universal and Fox. They need programming,
Yeah.
and they're not going to get live programming from anybody else really.
Right.
For 5 hours a week of another company.
Yeah. Other than your sporting event, but again,
Yes.
they have off seasons.
So I mean, I think Fox and them know what they're getting. There's a reason why they're doing this and paying that much money to get it. Do you think in October we start to see an uptick in ratings?
Starting
when in October when they move to Fox?
At the beginning, it's going to be huge.
You think so?
At the beginning, yes. It's eventually going to decline a little bit, but those first few weeks, it's going to be massive.
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's Friday night. Friday night, the night where television shows go to die.
I'm almost certain the premiere of SmackDown on Fox is going to get like 6 to 7 million.
Wow.
Like, I'm that convinced. On network TV. And I really think now the second week,
I hope you're right. but
second week, maybe not as much. But that first week, because they're going to stack the deck for that show.
Oh, for sure. It's gonna be it's gonna be the most stacked SmackDown we've ever seen. Ever.
Possibly.
I mean, I think they're gonna be bringing back anybody who's anybody. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock's on that show, on that episode.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I mean, I want them to succeed, but I want them to also like part of it. They're succeeding is like they need to like be knocked down a few pegs.
Yeah.
To be able to like, hey, we really need to get our crap together, and give people something that is a quality product.
Right. Well, with that, I say we just start getting into our predictions now. I just want to say right off the bat, first off, thank you to the callers that we had call in. Those are great questions. It was hilarious. I find it very interesting. The chat roll all show was actually asking, are you guys going to call? Are we going to open the phone lines again? I want to call in. I want to call in. We give you the opportunity, guys. We give it to you. Now you got to step up. It's hard. This is harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Just getting to speak your mind and asking questions.
They're a bunch of slackers.
But we want to do it, and we'll do it again down the road. But you know, if you're gonna say in the chat roll, back it up. Come on. There's a reason that we do this because we know you guys have good opinions. We love seeing what you write in the chat roll and on the and on our YouTube comments. So we want to talk with you.
Yeah.
We want to hear your voice. We want to see the voice that's backing up those comments, like Charlene, like Carson. I was almost saying Conrad because I did Eric Bischoff's show earlier. Carson,
Show
not
off.
Conrad.
Show off over here.
You know, just dropping some names left and right here. Okay. Predictions.
Let's do it.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan defending against Raw superstars, the Usos. Bryan and Rowan are going to retain because the Revival are going to cost the Usos and will actually start a real feud on Raw with Usos and Revival.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, I just think they're not going to take the belts off Daniel Bryan and Rowan.
Not yet.
And then they could debut their new titles on Money in the Bank.
There you go.
Do you think there'll be? Do you think it'll just be the hemp?
It's going to be something hemp. Maybe a slightly different design than what we previously saw, but it'll still be made out of hemp.
Yeah. What do you think the like middle will be though? Like the silver.
Grass? I don't know.
I'm excited. I think this is like the WWE Championship is an easier one to replicate.
Oh, sure.
So I kind of want to see what they do with this one.
Cruiserweight Championship, Tony Nese defends against Arya Daivari.
Tony Nese.
Nese just won it.
Yeah.
He's not losing it yet.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe, U.S. title versus Rey Mysterio.
Can we please?
Is this going to be where Dominic gets beat up?
Yes, come on, people. 9 o'clock hour. I want to see it. I want to see right before Game of Thrones, like, what? Samoa Joe just grabbed him out of the crowd and just choked him out? Yeah, I want to see that. That would get me talking. That would get me interested.
Joe retains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Steel Cage, Miz versus Shane.
Miz, come on. You got to win this.
Miz has got to win this
Yeah.
one. I agree. Miz is going to win.
I will say, I think B Team will interfere.
Everyone's going to interfere.
And probably Elias will interfere as well.
Speaking of Elias versus Roman Reigns.
I want Elias to win this match.
I think we're agreeing on everything so far. Elias is going to win thanks to Shane, and then we're going to begin the feud of Roman and Shane.
Going into what?
SummerSlam.
You think it's going to
Go. That's 2 months.
That's
3 months.
That's longer than that, right? What are we at?
SummerSlam's in August.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening.
Okay. Fine.
We don't like it, but
it's already
happening.
happening already
Yeah.
right now, so.
Raw Women's Championship. Becky defends against Lacey Evans.
Ooh, this one's hard.
I don't think it's hard at all. Becky's retaining.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I want Becky to retain, but I also kind of want her to lose one of the matches. And I don't know if I want Charlotte to be the SmackDown Women's Champion again.
Well,
I'm going to say Lacey Evans wins
okay.
with Charlotte's help.
Okay.
And
then
then
we have Becky versus Charlotte
and
for
then-
the SmackDown title.
And then I think it's going to backfire on them. Like, they kind of formed... Not
They kind of form a mini alliance.
Yes, like last night, like they both put it to the table.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like, hey, you help me win, I'll help you win. And then when, you know, it ends up screwing one of them, and then... I don't want Charlotte to win, but now... it doesn't matter, because they're all on everyone's show. So I was like, oh, she's dating Seth Rollins, so she's got to be on Raw.
Well,
But they're not
eventually,
married,
when
so.
she does lose a title, it's going to be the SmackDown one. Because she's going to stay on Raw.
I think so, yeah. I guess.
But I think Becky's going to retain both titles.
I think that's a good call.
I think they're going to go at least one more pay-per-view
Yes.
with her, with Becky two belts.
Yeah,
They got a shirt.
Because I
all
think
that.
at least next pay-per-view she fights in, you know, maybe one's a triple threat and one's a regular match or
something
something.
like that.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a
They
Money in the
start
Bank
stacking.
winner that could possibly cash
Yes.
in too.
Oh yeah. Wait.
We'll get into that.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
If the Money in the Bank winner cashes in on Becky and she has two belts, do they win both titles?
No.
Why?
Because it will only go to whichever show they're quote unquote
It
on.
doesn't matter. They're all on every show.
No. No.
I want Alexis.
You can't make the rules, Tom.
I want Alexa 2 belts, or Ember 2 belts coming up. Hey, listen, if they don't make the rules, they don't follow their own rules. So I'm making the rules for them. 2 belts.
Universal title, AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins.
I think it's going to be an amazing match.
Yes.
I see Rollins retaining by disqualification because the Good Brothers try to help AJ.
I see Rollins retaining. I think he wins clean, and AJ turns heel.
Okay. I mean, he's already kind of going that way.
Right. It's kind of leaning towards that.
Does he low blow him?
I hope not. I hope not.
I hope he does. Hey, that man has been low blown how many times
that's the
in the
worst
last year? He deserves to give out some low blows.
WWE Championship, Kofi versus Kevin Owens.
Kofi wins.
I agree. Kofi retains.
I do think either Sammy and Xavier are banned from ringside, maybe.
Or they'll get kicked out.
Or is that it?
No,
Oh, no.
now we got the Money in the Bank matches.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Women's Money in the Bank, Carmella, Mandy, Amber, Bailey, Naomi, Natalia, Dana Brooke, Alexa Bliss. Pick one. There's 8 of them.
That's hard. I'm going to go with Bailey.
Okay. You're saying Bailey. I'm going to say Amber Moon.
Because that briefcase needs some polka dots on it.
There you go. I'll say Amber Moon on that one. Finally, men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Finn Balor, Ali, Randy Orton, Andrade, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre.
See, this is what I was going to talk about earlier. I'll do it really quickly. I thought Sammy's helping Kevin because he wants Kevin to win. And now that Sammy's in the match, Sammy can win Money in the Bank and then cash in on Kevin. But I don't think it's going to happen, though. But I'm just saying that, like, I could see Sammy winning Money in the Bank. And then they have a little backstage segment with the two of them and being like, oh my, or Kevin helps him win. And then Kevin's like, oh yeah, I can win. And then Sammy can be like, but I could cash in on you.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm saying Sami Zayn wins this. The Owens Kofi feud is not over.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's going to be over. And then eventually, once I can see him going as far as Owens getting another title shot in Saudi Arabia, beating Kofi, and then Sammy cashes in Saudi Arabia.
Ooh, they're not going to do that there.
I hope not.
He's not even allowed there.
Who's not?
Sammy.
He's not allowed in Saudi Arabia?
No. He didn't even let him go last time.
No, I thought he refused to go.
No, he wasn't allowed to go.
Something. Well, I still say Sammy wins.
Sammy wins Money in the Bank. I think so too. Like, why would they put him in the match? Very last minute.
Right.
Wait, is Braun still in the match
too?
Okay,
Sammy replaced Braun.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
We want to know what you think.
I saw a graphic with all of them in it.
Leave those comments on YouTube and on iTunes. And, of course, you can follow us on various forms of social media. Tom Connolly, give him names for babies. How can they do that?
Tweet me names for babies at Tom the Com. I was like, what is my Twitter handle? At Tom the Com, Twitter, Instagram. Also, Etsy store, Connolly Central. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Connolly Central as well.
All right. Follow me on Twitter at Real Rosenberg. Hashtag names for babies. Hashtag names for babies. Twitter at Real Rosenberg. Instagram, The Real Rosenberg. ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. And for our other AfterBuzz. Oh, May 19th, Sunday night. This Sunday, I'm in San Jose at the San Jose Improv Festival. Get your tickets at sanjoseimprovfestival.com. Come say hi to me. Watch me do improv stuff. And follow AfterBuzz TV on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. For Tom Connolly, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.